We have a system called Design for Delight and Customer Driven Innovation. And the approach is to really get into the minds of our customers and understand what are the most important problems that they have. Because you can only build great solutions if you really understand what the problem is and not just like what it is that you want to build, but why it's actually important. And so we use the system called Design for Delight, where we do a lot of customer interviews. You work with a customer experience researcher, and you just kind of see how your customers are using your products. Where are they getting stuck? Right? What is confusing for them? Where are the tasks that, they're spending a lot of time on that they wish they were not doing? And then there's also the other piece, which is what did they wish that you actually had that would make their lives a lot easier? And these are things that, so there are some traditional methods where you can infer it by looking how a customer uses the product. But honestly, it's just faster to talk to a wide variety of customers and have them tell you directly. So starting from that base where you really understand what the problem is, that then we take it back and we say, okay, what are some of the hypotheses that we have in creating the solution? And the solution could be done by data science, it could be done via an experience design, it could be done via some very simple rules, right? But what is the solution that you want to build to solve that problem? And then you go into the mode of decomposing it into, okay, like there's the experience piece, there's the machine learning piece, there's the engineering piece. And then we go off with these hypotheses, build a couple of quick MVPs, minimum viable products for our listeners who are new. Once we have these MVPs, the thing that I learned, which actually took me a little bit to appreciate, is that when you build an MVP for a customer and you show it to them, you're like, tell me how you would use this. Would this be beneficial to you? In the past, we would put in mock data, and then the customer would say, "Yeah, if this was my data, I would react this way. I would see this," and it was actually not useful at all because you're asking them to imagine what they would do. And so we pivoted, and moving forward from about 3 or 4 years ago when we found this insight, we actually just loaded the customer's data in. We ran it through our models, we made the predictions, whatever, and then we showed it to the customer. And then immediately, like the feedback that we got back was so much richer. It actually helped us like narrow in on the right solution. And it was just like, this like aha moment for me that I guess it's obvious now, but was not obvious back then.